Lockheed, Sinclair, Peter, Black. Lockheed, Sinclair, Peter, and fucking Black. Wayfarer, you were a commando before, but right now I need a butcher. You feel up to it? Thomas Black orchestrated the Red Treaty. He's responsible for the death of my old man, and more besides. But he didn't do it alone. He's got himself plenty of muscle about, of course, but not so many brains. There are 3 lieutenants who helped mastermind the whole thing. John Lockheed, Enforcer Sinclair, and Peter the Fence. I want them all dead. More than dead. I want a fury on them. I want them turned into bloody sigils that spell out Black's doom. But I'll warn you, this is dirty work, and once you get started there'll be a price on your head. Syndicate enforcers will start crawling the city for you, so don't you come back till the job's fully finished. Black is mine. You worry about this lot for now. Winston, Anthony and Johnny each have a lead on getting access to your targets. Speak to them to get started. And listen, these are proper public executions. I want you wearing your vagabond finest for these. Understand? We're sending a message here. Cross the vagabonds and fury awaits.
If you hang round, wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers.
It's a good day to get things done.
So, you want to hear about how to kill that little fucker Lockheed? Head of security for the Syndicate. He's an evil bastard. No 2 ways about it. No stranger to any form of atrocity. He's done me some personal harm and all. Ain't no one I'd like to see suffer more than him. But he's a little guy, really. He ain't shit without his goons about him. Get him alone, and he can be stuck like a pig. Lockheed has a mistress he goes see down Millwall. Young bink called Meg. Well, young Meg has got herself hooked on some bad chems lately. And if she don't do what she's told, she ain't gonna get her next dope delivery. So, all you gotta do is go down to the house, get the place secure, then I'll come along and we'll put Lockheed through his misery.
Hang about. You ain't doing shit, Winston. This is a dangerous mission, and I'm not having you go into enemy territory.
So what? You're not the only one after revenge. I got my rights. That shithead killed my family, and I'll be damned if I don't have my own fury on him. And I want it proper old school too. I want every drop of blood from him.
Easy now. You know my old man put a stop to that sort of thing.
Yeah? Well, Gabriel's dead now, isn't he?
You watch your fucking tongue or I'll have it out. I gave an order. You will obey it. No questions. And no backchat like that unless you want to meet your wife again. You get all that, Wayfarer? Now on to your next target. Bullet Tooth?
Yes, boss? All right, Sunshine. Let's talk Sinclair. More like what? The woman's a monster. Sinclair heads the O Enforcer Division for the Syndicate. Punishments, chain gangs, child slaves, and worse. Ain't no one gonna be sad seeing the back of her. Least of all me. She done in my husband back at the Red Treaty. Word is, she took some bits of him as keepsake and all. She's based in a metalworks factory up north. I made some connections, finally found someone that hates her more than they fears her. Go around the back of the factory, speak to a girl named Lexi. She'll let you in. There'll be some guards, and word is Sinclair has a big dog or something there, but not much security otherwise. Most workers are slaves. They'll run the first chance they get. Sinclair herself ain't to be trifled with. Try to get the jump on her, or things might get ugly. Once you've done with her, chuck the body in the furnace. She don't deserve a trace of her left.
Hold up. I thought I told you I want the bodies out on display.
But she's a monster, boss. I don't want to see her martyred. She should be erased and forgotten.
And I say her bloody corpse should be strung up for all to see. Black should get the message that we're the ones to be feared now.
That ain't right to me, boss.
I'm not keeping you for your fucking ethical consideration, Anthony. Just do what I say.
As you say, boss.
Too right. Now, finally, Johnny.
Watcher?
More bodies getting shite done, never hurt anything.
So, you want to hear about Peter the Fence? He runs a supplier network for the Syndicate. He's a proper smart fella, with a ledger full of all the important contacts in London. All Isle of Dogs would fall apart without him, I reckon. Peter used to work with us back in day, before Black bought him out and he stabbed us in the bloody back. Took all our bleeding suppliers with him too. Peter regularly meets with some gentry contacts at a Westminster joint called the Ennead. It's a fancy place. And Peter has his own back room for private dealings. Well, I pulled a favour with the staff to get you in. Just so long as you have no weapons on you.
What do you mean? How's our butcher here going to do their work without weapons?
Well, thing is, I've been thinking, and Peter ain't a bad sort, really. Maybe we could just scare him off, like. Send the muscle here to take his ledger and spook him out of town. Scare his contacts off too. We'll do just as much damage to the Syndicate.
Have you gone soft in the shrapnel, Johnny? Peter is the enemy. No matter what sort he is, I want him dead.
But we used to be mates, like. He ain't no killer like the others. He's got a bit greedy, that's all.
You're a weak piece of shit, Johnny. Listen, Wayfarer, just get into this joint whatever way you can, and snuff the fucking lot. I want you to bring back that ledger covered in blood. You hear?
But it...
No more lip from anyone. You got your orders. Get to business.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
Hello there. I've got a new piece scribbled down if you fancy a gander. Here you go. Wasn't an easy one to write, this. To be honest, I don't know. This writing stuff, sometimes it feels like it's opening up things inside, and I'm not sure what'll come out. I've not felt like this before. I shared this round the pub before, and some said they'd had dreams like this too. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Why do we even do this sort of thing? Makes you wonder.
Thank you for helping me solve the cause of the Dryad crisis. And obviously, thank you for helping me find my partner. I am forever grateful for your help. As a token of my appreciation, I would like to offer you a reward. Something very close to my heart. Since you have proven yourself to be a valuable asset, and I believe you can help us in many ways, I would like to invite you to stay with us and become a head druid. We could use someone with your skills to help us run the settlement. Before you speak, just know that you have shown great loyalty and dedication to our cause, and I believe you would make an excellent addition to our group. We will be here whenever you wish to visit. And don't forget, you will always be welcome here, even if you don't decide to stay. But the workbench is now forever yours to work with. Attention, everyone. I have an important announcement to make. As you all know, we have been searching for my partner for a very long time. Thanks to the efforts of our friend here, we have found him. But this discovery changes things. I need to spend more time with him and cannot focus on running the settlement alone anymore. But fear not, I have found a solution. Our friend has proven themselves to be a capable and trustworthy individual, and I have asked them to help me run the settlement as a head druid alongside me. They will have the same authority as I do, and I ask that you all look up to them as you do me. I understand that this may be a big change for some of you, but I assure you that this is for the betterment of our community. And with their help, I am confident that we can continue to thrive and grow as a settlement. Thank you all for your attention, and please welcome the new head druid. Gather around, everyone. It's time for our daily prayer. Let us all join hands and come together in harmony. Dear Mother Nature, we thank you for the blessings you have bestowed upon us. We thank you for the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the earth beneath our feet. We pray that you continue to guide us on our path and give us the strength and wisdom to live in harmony with you and all living creatures. Thank you all for joining me in prayer. Let us continue to work together to protect and preserve our beloved wilderness. Well, well, well. Look who's come to visit old Gordon. What brings you here, my friend? Ah, yes, my little fan club. Well, it's not that I set out to be a god or anything like that. I think it's just that people in London are so lost and desperate for guidance and security that they're drawn to anyone or anything that seems different or powerful. And let's face it, I'm definitely different. Being a tree tends to get people's attention. Honestly, it's a bit uncomfortable for me. I never wanted to be worshipped or put on a pedestal. I'm just a mutant, like any other, trying to make my way in the world. But at the same time, I feel that I have a responsibility to protect people and use my mutation for good. So it all works out in the end, I suppose. I wouldn't say I get tired of it, exactly. It can be a lot of pressure sometimes, but ultimately, I just want to do what's right for the people around me. And if that means being a figure of hope or inspiration for them, then I'm okay with that. Besides, it's not really that they worship me, per se. Besides, it's not really that they worship me, per se. It's more that a lot of people out here in the wasteland are lost and looking for guidance and security. Because I'm a tree, I'm seen as different. Maybe even as a higher power. But I never try to be or act like a god. I just protect people because I feel it's the right way to use my mutation. So I guess it all just kind of works out. Yeah, it's a strange situation. A lot of people out here in the wasteland are lost and looking for guidance and security. And because I'm a tree, I'm seen as something different. Maybe even as a higher power. Oh, you're barking up the right tree with that one, my friend. What did the Malus Domestica say to the Dennis Pinus? Well, I'm happy to be the apple of your eye, because I can see you're really pining for me. Why did the tree break up with the oak? Because it thought the oak was a bit wooden. Goodbye, and may the trees protect you.
What are you doing around these parts?
Timson, you are my pride and joy. Timsaven, you are my pride and joy.
What can I help you find? Take a look. Till next time.
If you hang around... Wouldn't hurt none. Didn't your mum teach you better?